Good day everyone, back again at the bees. So we done a quick look the last day, but we're back to see if they're drinking the sugar water. We noticed they weren't drinking the last time, so we have to make sure they're drinking that so they can build up their comb. Feeding sugar water or sugar syrup really helps them build that comb, and it's given lovely weather for the next week, so I want them really active during this time. And yeah, so I want to give them all the help they can get to get them numbers up through to last through winter. So the last day I didn't see any eggs, didn't see anything. So today I'm going to be looking for that again while it's there. Just may as well, when I have the hive open, see can I find the queen, can I see any eggs, any larvae or anything like that. And that's the main plan at the moment. And so hopefully they have the sugar water. I've also got a chest mount, so you're going to have a bird's eye view from right about here. So you're going to be able to get right in and close to the bees with me, because the last time I didn't like the way it was looking over my shoulder, and there's no real other way that I could put that camera. So this is my attempt at this, and we'll see how this looks, and hopefully we can get you a really good look at the bees and see what it's like, and see what it's like from pretty much the beekeeper's view. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Alright everyone, so this is the view you're going to be getting. So yeah, as you can see I still need to get my gloves on, but yeah, I like the view. I'm looking down on it now, as you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I'll get this smoker lit and we'll get the ball rolling. I have to wait for a nice steady stream to be coming out, and I better not forget to put on my gloves. That could be a disaster. Many beekeepers can actually do beekeeping without suits or gloves or anything, but I would say it's going to be quite a number of years before I get there. Okay, there seems to be a nice steady stream of smoke coming from that now. We also have our hive tool. This is for separating everything. To stick everything together, bees, with propolis. And it's rock hard stuff. You can see there's some on the bottom of that from the last time. And to do this, to fill in any gaps or anything like that. So let's go see what we're dealing with today. There's our bees. Ours are way at the end here. These are John's bees that I'm walking by now. We'll give them a blast of smoke here. A few smokes at the entrance, and we'll get this opened. Well, we have at least one angry bee at us here. I don't think it's actually from my hive. But we'll get the ball rolling regardless. Okay, so that's good. So we can see them this time, that they're feeding loads. You can see them down there, and check what you can see there. So here's our beehive. Let's take this guy off. So you can see we have loads of bees in there feeding away, which is good. There they are. drinking away. I'll actually be able to top that up a little bit. And just leave that over there. We won't be checking that far over. I'll give them another little blast of smoke. And bees communicate with pheromones. So pretty much what this does, the smoke that is, it blinds them effectively so that they can't see or smell as it would with the pheromones. So not much in this frame. It's kind of a damaged frame. I might actually replace this in coming videos. You can see they're storing a little bit in there. But we'll put it back in. We'll go to the next one. We'll actually leave this down here. And that will give us more room to work with, and we'll place that one back at the end. A little bit of smoke over the top. I'm not happy about it at all. And split it up with the propolis. You can really see why the hive tool is such a necessary tool. You can see they're storing some of the water. They're building up that comb nicely. And you can see the cap cells there. And you American friends might notice that these bees are very black. That's because the Irish bee is a black honeybee. So we'll try the next one here. And they've really stuck everything with the propolis this time around. And the whole idea is to be nice and gentle. I might just give them a little bit of smoke before lifting this up. It'll be in my way, I don't want to squish them. Oh, now this is a lot heavier than last time. And right now I'm looking right in to see is there any brood or larvae. A lot of honey or sugar syrup pouring out. But still, so not seeing any eggs. Now, I am an untrained eye at this. So it could very well be that I'm missing them. I'll give them another little bit of smoke and we'll check out the next frame. None of them are trying to sting me yet anyway. You do see them sometimes trying to sting. another frame that I might try to replace. And after that there's not much else, so we really only have 3 broods. So what I'm going to do is just get them out of the way. And that does for this little hive inspection. I only wanted a quick one, just to see what was what. Push this back and put this one in again. Because I do have some stores in it. There's a little fella just in the way there. So just have to give him a little bit of smoke. It'll encourage them just to move down into the hive and out of the way. And get you out of the way. There we go. You want to minimize the casualties as much as possible. I'll move this sugar syrup back to where it was. I could add a little bit more. They have drank quite a bit. I might do that. No, I'll let them finish that and see how long it takes them to finish that. So I'll know roughly how long it takes them to actually finish one thing. A little smoke. I'll put the super on. You can see this super while it's supers, as I said, were for honey. These aren't for the honey, this is just for using, just to add space so the roof isn't sitting on this. I'm going to put it all back together. And there we have it. We'll put this back together now. I'll go around to the front to just take a peek. See them coming in out of there. And you may notice there's a bit of sponge there. Just there. And that's to block the entrance, as it's a very small hive. So you want to make sure that there's only there's no thieves going in and out, such as wasps, and even the bees from these hives. If it was left up there, they wouldn't be able to defend that, so they need to make sure that only their bees are getting in. Yeah. I would have liked to try to find the queen. I'm not seeing a queen, which isn't a good sign at all. But as I said, I'm hoping that's down to an untrained eye rather than there not being a queen. Okay, so just out of the beehives, they're just over there, the beehives right about now. So I'm not too far away from them, but none of them followed me, so it's grand. So yeah, can't find the queen, no eggs or no larvae from what I can see. So I'm going to have to get John down with me, maybe take another look, see what he thinks, and maybe we'll go from there. It could be that I mentioned earlier that we have to put a queen in there, or even put an egg in there. If I put a really young egg in there, they will actually make a queen out of that larvae, or out of that egg, because all bees are laid equally. Funny enough, you may think that a queen has to be laid, but actually what decides if a bee is a worker bee or a queen just depends on what it is fed, which I find super interesting. So they're all the same, it just depends what they're fed to what they morph and turn into, which is really crazy to think about. So yeah, until next time, hope you enjoyed that. I'm sweating, the bee suit does be very warm, especially in this weather. It's another 24 degrees day, really warm in Ireland for this time of year. So yeah, until next time, bye bye.